Hello traders, you can see this CAD yen is by far the best chart of the day. It's the half an hour before the close of the Dow, and we are just running into this close to 97 on this daily 200 EMA. So oil has likewise gone crazy as well. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Very tough to trade, hence the reason why we really need to be on red alert for key levels in this market. And so the pullback area for this would be 96. At this rate, we're going to be lucky to see 96. So I will alarm that. I will reset the fibs tomorrow once that is closed tonight, and then try and keep everybody on guard for a pullback in that one. Did very late in the day buy this area here, 888 US dollar yen. It's been a rough old week so far for the US dollar yen. Very choppy. Looks as if it was going to pick up yesterday and didn't, close lower. So I'm just looking to see if this can hold, and my target is 120 on this, 122, sorry, right up here at the highs. Lovely chart pattern. We've just breached this trend line, which is healthy, because if you breach a trend line or a support level and it gets bought, then it's a sign that you may be in for a good move. So we'll see. So the yen pairs are doing really well, and the pound yen. The trouble is these markets moved late Euro session and late US session. So I was expecting this, but it's come very, very late in the day. In fact, right up until the London close, this was actually looking pretty bearish. Looks as if it could roll over, and has turned around and put in a good performance. So we need to catch these yen pairs tomorrow because they are performing really well. So that's enough of the yen pairs. This pound Aussie has had a nice dip and got bought on the dip. It's Aussie jobs overnight, so we'll look at that tomorrow and see what we've got. But on the whole, you can see the strength. The dips in these pound pairs are getting bought. Right, I now need to look at the dollar pairs. US dollar CAD had a nasty fall right into that support level. That is shortable, but I'm sticking to CAD yen. I'm going to buy a pullback in CAD yen rather than sell US dollar yen. Euro, higher close, right up against the 62 in EMA, so I'm not going to trade this, but a pullback to 625 tomorrow might be sufficient for that to go and retest 108, at which stage I will begin to look for, actually I won't look for a short up there. I'm going to sit tight on that one and let that one, give it time to ride itself up. Euro yen, not as good as the pound yen, not as good as the CAD yen, so just leaving alone. The link's doing its thing. That's it. Let's just look at the indices. Dow, we have 27 minutes till the close, and we look as if we are going to close above this 18,100. So tomorrow, 18,000, a dip into these lows is potentially viable if you're a trader of that one. The DAX took a dent today. That strong euro, there's a direct correlation between the euro and the DAX. So the potential reversal in the euro is knocking this one off its perch. But if we come down and see some of these support levels and we hold, that could get another leg up. What do I think is going to happen? I think the most realistic thing is, I'm going to mark this off, I think if we get a push into this sort of 340 area, I think there's a likelihood that could see that drop now. I think we're very, very extended. Divergent RSI. The trend is in doubt. Let's just say it's in doubt. It's not over, because for as long as we hold 12,200, the uptrend is intact. But I would be looking for a retest of that 340 to see if that could fail. FTSE. Still closing higher. It's struggling, but it is closing higher. So again, that trend is intact. Gold. Sideways to bullish. All the time we're above 1200, there is the chance that that could come back to this level here. I talked about 1215, at which point that could roll over unless we close above that area. Oil. Huge. I was wanting to buy this on a pullback, and we've just not got it. Very weak. We ground up here yesterday from that hammer 52.32 at the pit open yesterday, and we just hung in the highs, and it just blasted up. I got two very big 5-minute bars and not much else. So that has been very, and you can see we're at the 127 extension. So that's been very, very difficult to trade. We're coming at the end of this contract, so a lot of people holding those contracts. Liquidity is very poor, hence the reason why you get big bars and no pullbacks. We are in a congestion zone, so any pullback to 55, if you see it, is an opportunity to get long. But I think given the nature of that and the fact we are so close to the contract end, I'll certainly look out for it. Let's just say I'll look out for it and take it if it offers it. Alright, that's it. So my focus is on the yen pairs in particular, and I don't think we looked at the pound US, did we? Yeah, this continues to push up. So this is a pullback at 148 or 147.80 to see if we can come and test. I think we're going to test 150. So there's 160 points left in that to see if we can come and test 150. All right. So I will put those levels up on my notice boards, set my alarms, set my fibs, and try and keep the room advised as best I can. Alright, join me in the room if you haven't got access to that, and look forward to seeing you then. Thanks, bye for now.